Hello everyone. So today on my to-do list are things in the kitchen. I want to dehydrate some strawberries. First time using Dehydrator in general and first time doing strawberries. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm out of hummus. I made my first batch of that a couple days ago. I need to tweak the flavors a little bit, so we'll see how today goes. I need to do that. Maybe a couple more breakfast sandwiches. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. All right, let's get to it. So today I'm going to use my Dehydrator for the very first time. I'm super excited. I just need to get all these strawberries prepped. So these are what I'm going to be using the first time. And hopefully it turns out all right. All right, I'm going to get these things started to cut. First, rinse them first. Got a good idea. I do use my Norix fruit. So just produce wash, fruits and vegetables. Spray some on that. Sorry, you can't see this part. Just rinsed them. All right. So now I'm gonna get cutting. Now, the things that I did see is that I need to cut out make sure I get the green parts out. So I think I need to get one of those piercing something that gets these out a little bit easier. I'm going to wing a little bit, so I'm just going to just cut them in slices and just leave the middle part in. One down, done. I don't know, 50 to go. All right, I got them all cut. I actually used all but with one of my trays. But I'll link the dehydrator that I have below. But I did like the fact, I'm new to this, so maybe you won't like this one, but right now, so far, so good. These actually, if you rotate them, let's see if I can figure that out. So they go this way, or yeah, there we go. So if I rotate it this way, it actually is more space. Depending on the size of the fruit or vegetables. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so I'm officially turning this thing on. It works. I'm doing temperature at 135 for about 6 hours. It is about 3 o'clock right now. So I think I set red was probably about 6 to 8 hours. You could do like 125. I'm assuming that's the 125 at 8 or 135 at 6 hours. So hopefully I have enough time before I go to bed. We'll see what happens. The husband's always awake, but longer than me, so I might have him to turn it off. So for you, this will be the next video, right? Or next video, a couple seconds from now, you will see this results, but I will have to wait a couple hours or tomorrow. All right, hopefully this works. All right, so this one woke up from her nap, so we're gonna get this hummus done. Hopefully with this one on me. All right, so we're gonna get some hummus. So I'm gonna double this recipe, so if I say things out loud, I will link that to below. Like I said, I'm trying something different. The one I tried before, the flavors were just like, it tasted good, but it just was a little bland, I guess. So I'm probably gonna just like up the garlic, maybe put a little more lemon. We'll see how this goes. But this is so easy. Like sometimes you have to like drain and rinse. Honestly, I'm just going to drain and pop it without the top. All right. So why I'm making this myself? I'm trying to get away from preservatives. I know it's going to take a long time to like really cut things out. I'm trying to use less processed food, making my own. Sometimes it is definitely cheaper to make it your own as well, as long as you have the time to do it. I would like to get chickpeas, not canned, would be nice. So I need to find more like this keeps going well for me. If we keep eating hummus, get some sort of wholesale bulk buy, preferably is less plastic. I'm also trying to use. All right, so we did that. We need tahini. I already did one, so it's like 1 dabbling. So we will do, first time I had to buy tahini and I had no idea where to find it. So I asked the lady at the store and apparently it was by the peanut butter. No idea. I had been looking like more towards like the spices and stuff. So learn something new every day. All right, so I'm gonna get another fourth of that. Honestly, I'm just gonna wipe all that. It's just so tiny. Seems to be a lot harder the second time in the fridge. So it's refrigerated after you open it. So, all right, so we got that. 4 tablespoons olive oil. I did get my olive oil at the store. I can't even see where I'm filling this up. Didn't even notice. Oops. Alright. That was 3, right? Get my olive oil at least refilled in a container, so I'm using this guy. So at least that's something. Let's move in the right direction. There we go. Alright. Oh, I didn't have to pull up something. Yes, Wyatt. I'm almost 3-year-old. You're right there. All right, it says 4 cloves. That's probably 2. Again, I feel like we really like garlic in this house, so I think a little bit more. And mince some here. Again, I know, plastic container, but I will either reuse it or recycle it. But it's just using fresh garlic. I do even have fresh garlic, but let's just do that. All right, it says like juice from a lemon, or 2 to 3 tablespoons. Like doubling it. But I'm actually using my lemon essential oil because it's so much easier. Because there's like 250 drops of oil in this thing, and if I don't have lemons on hand and I don't want to juice it, I will just put 2 to 3 drops of lemon. I'm just gonna put 2. I'll taste it afterwards, and then I can add another one because it's so potent. Seriously amazing. Okay, so what does it say? Oh, I was missing salt. Let me get salt. Maybe I will cut some of it out or just leave it. You know. Okay. What do I need? I need 1.5 teaspoons. There is 1. And a half. It really smells so nice. Alright, that's it. Love having food processor. Let me take it out. I will not continue my video while this is going. So like magic, it's gonna be ready for you. Alright. I have it mostly blended. It said to add cold water as needed. It says like 2 to 4. So I'm gonna put 2. It definitely needs more liquid. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have drained the chickpeas. That would have given me my liquid necessary. We'll see if that helps. Alright. It is pretty creamy. The blog that I was reading, again, I will link that below. It says just for them creamy. These are different variations, but just keep mixing, keep processing, and it gets a little better. So let's say. Yep. Tastes like hummus. I like it. Alright. I think that's good. Alright, I'm going to transfer this into a bowl and see how fast it goes. Alright, so I remembered, I won't get sandwiches today, but I remembered I have 2 big old blocks of cheese that I want to shred. So I have a shredded cheese. So I'm going to get that done today. And then we did use up the last fruit bar this morning. By we, I mean me. Originally I wanted to make bars for myself and for my toddler, almost 3-year-old. Of course he won't eat them, but then my husband buys all the junk food and then he wants that's all he wants to eat. So we're working on that. All right, is super easy. Actually, that's gonna be too big in there. Boop. But one thing I will actually make with this cheese is my own like Cheez-Its. And then I also want to try another recipe for kind of more like a goldfish. So I'm sure I'm gonna need cheese for that as well. Boop. Oh, geez. Hold on. Super easy. I love it. There's not, you know, wood shavings or whatever they put in cheese that's already shredded. So, and also when your cheese is shredded, you can freeze it. So that's why I have these 2 giant blocks of cheese. So I'll probably put some in a bag, put this in the refrigerator to use when we need it, and I'll put the rest in a bigger bag for the freezer. Alright, all done making that cheese. You can see it's a big old bowl. It was like a 2-pound block of cheese. So block of cheese. So I will freeze most of this, like I said. We'll use it for like tacos. I'm gonna make some cheese crackers and make my own version of like a Cheez-Its. And then if you want to try a new one, sorry, I'm distracted by children. That are like more like goldfish. I'm hoping he'll eat them that way. Wyatt is just not a big eater right now. All he wants is like crackers, veggie straws. So I'm gonna think veggie straws. He gets a little bit of his vegetables, but I'm also with my Dehydrator. I'm very excited. Next thing I'm gonna do is cucumber chips. Really hoping he eats those. I'll be like another. I guess technically it's fruit, vegetable. I don't know. We treat it as a vegetable. It's really a fruit. I just learned. Or maybe we knew that before. Oh, whatever. It's healthy for him, so hopefully he will eat them because we'll call them chips, even though they're out of cucumbers. Again, yeah, it's a bunch of cheese. I still feel it's good. There's another block. I will get that one done now. All right, everyone. So that is it. They're all out. I still need to clean out the base of that. Some fell down, but it didn't seem to matter. Yeah, so all those strawberries ended up being about this much. We did eat some, but it's just a little first container. So definitely shrunk down a lot. It took, well, because I had to turn it way down last night because they weren't done. It is 12:30 now, and I started at 3 o'clock yesterday. So almost 24 hours. But, so I think what I've learned, what I'm probably going to do is, when I cut them next, like the bigger like end pieces, I think I'm going to put towards the bottom and then put all of the thin pieces on the top. Just because obviously it's just too hard to cut a strawberry, the end really tiny. So those are the bigger pieces that were just not done yet. All right, but they're good. They're good for my first try anyways. Yeah, these will probably last for today, maybe tomorrow, I'm sure. But yeah, all right, now to the next. Good morning. I can tell I look great, but because I failed a little bit with my strawberries, not starting them early enough, I'm doing this first thing by 8:30, after I get my kids all settled, but starting cucumbers this time. I do have this guy, which I almost forgot about, to help me cut them kind of evenly sliced. It should be easier. So yeah, I might be getting like a little too thin, but I don't think that is going to be possible. So let's get these all done. I do have 4 of these. Some of them they had to cut parts off. They're starting to go bad, so it's definitely time to do it today. All right, got them all in there. I did realize, like, after I did the first tray that I forgot that you're supposed to use like an oil or sometimes a vinegar, so it's your taste. So I put a little salt in there as well. So I got all trays done. They are really, really thin. So I'm hoping they do not take very long at all. And then I only got, yeah, you can see, yeah, some of these were going bad anyways. So about 1.5 of these English cucumbers, and I still have 2 left. So we'll see if these go well, and I can maybe I'll do another batch and do it overnight on purpose this time. All right, for you, it will be in a second to see if these are done. All right, so I got some of these out. They're just way too thin, so I definitely learned the lesson here. I'm gonna use something else to cut them with. You can see that one's really just really hard. That's only like half of this one sheet that was done. So I'm going to play around with some of these and see what else is actually done or not. You can see here, yes, they're just a little too thin. Alright, yeah. But yeah, they're just a little too hard. So, lesson learned. That's alright. Alright, so there was only about the 2 bottom trays were done. That was about 4 hours at 135. So the other ones are still pretty kind of like soft. So I'm gonna still let them cook a little bit longer. I mean, even if I can get some of them off, I'll just eat them as I do it, and at least I get some vegetables today, particularly fruit, but you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to, maybe I'll use, here, I'll just pull it out as I'm talking here. I have this attachment for my KitchenAid. So maybe I'll try that. It should be maybe a little thicker, maybe too thick. It actually might be too thick. Ugh, I'll try it, see if I have anything else. All right, I think that is it for me. I wanted to do some bars, but I don't have the right ingredients for the ones I want to make, of course. So I'm gonna run to the store again. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Alright, so I think I am done with all the food for this video. Hope you enjoyed, got some ideas. Please leave any comments below for any kitchen gadgets you might think would be helpful, any thoughts. As I'm new to all this, I appreciate it. And I'm literally sitting on my basement steps right now because my kids are playing in the basement. I need somewhere to sit down because we don't have anywhere to sit. But probably next video will probably be about my house again. So we'll get some more of that done. All right, see you next time.